Hello everyone, I am Dr. Nidhi Kamboj in Khalsa College Patiala. Today I discuss a very interesting topic, that is soil forming, rocks and minerals. This is basically a BSc first year course, Introduction to Soil Science. Now, what is rock? Rock are the material that forms the essential part of the Earth's solid crust. Rocks are undifferentiated aggregation of one or more rock-forming minerals. Rocks are formed from molten material known as magma. Rocks are usually solid in nature and its hardiness varies according to their mineral composition. There are different types of rocks having similar mineral composition in different proportions. Now some terminology. First is petrology. Petrology derived from Greek word petra means rock and logos means science. So the petrology is the study of rocks. The other term is petrography. Petrography in simple sense, it is an art of writing on rocks. Means in petrography the description and classification of rocks will be done. The next is petrogenesis, and petrogenesis is the study of origin of igneous rocks. This is also known as petrogeny. Now the formation of rocks. These figures show the cycle of the rock forming. From the molten magma, igneous rocks are formed when cooling and crystallization take place. And from this igneous rock, metamorphic rock form when heat and pressure affect the igneous rock with time. And the process of forming of metamorphic rocks are known as metamorphism. Here, these igneous rocks converted into soft sediments by weathering, erosion and transportation. And the compaction and cementation of these soft sediments form sedimentary rocks. The metamorphism also takes place from sedimentary rocks by the action of heat and pressure. When sedimentary rocks become melt or metamorphic rocks melt, then it forms again magma. This is the cycle of rock formation. The next is classification of rocks. Rocks are mainly classified on the basis of origin and structure. There are three groups. First is igneous rock. It is also known as primary rocks. Second is sedimentary rocks and secondary rocks. And third one is metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks are formed by cooling and consolidation of molten magma. It may be within the rock or on the surface of earth. Sedimentary rock are formed by the action of weathering, transportation of these sediments, their deposition and cementation of primary rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed by the alteration of existing primary and secondary rocks through thermometamorphism, dynamometamorphism and hydrometamorphism. In terms of thermo, the temperature will take place that affect the alteration. In dynamometamorphism, the pressure and heat show their effect, and in hydro, water action will be take place. Next is classification of igneous rock on the basis of silica content. These are classified into three categories. One is acidic igneous rock, basic igneous rock and intermediate igneous rock. Acidic igneous rock contains 65 to 75% silica, and the example of this is granite and rhyolite. Basic igneous rock contain 45 to 55% silica, and the example is augite. Intermediate igneous rock contain 55 to 65% silica, and it also further subdivided into subacidic and subbasic. The subacidic igneous rock have 60 to 65% silica, and subbasic have 55 to 60% silica. The example of subacidic igneous rock is syenite, and for the subbasic igneous rock is diorite. Next is classification on the basis of origin. The igneous rocks are divided into intrusive rocks and extrusive rock. Intrusive rock is also known as plutonic rock, and these rocks are formed inside the crust. When the magma slowly cools inside within the crust, then it forms intrusive rock. And the example of this are granite, diorite, gabbro, quartz. For the extrusive rock, these cool rapidly at the surface of the earth crust. And the example of this is basalt, gabbro, rhyolite. Okay. Extrusive rock also known as volcanic rocks. Next is sedimentary rocks, classification on the basis of origin. The mechanically formed rocks and the chemically formed rocks. Mechanically formed rocks are also known as fragmental rocks, clastic rocks, or dendrial rock. These are formed by the deposition and cementation of erosive product of igneous rock, which vary in texture and structure. The example of these are clay stone, sandstone, conglomerate. The chemically formed rocks further divided into two categories. One is inorganically formed. It is formed by the precipitation and flocculation action. The example of this is limestone and dolomite. And the inorganically formed rock by the process of evaporation are gypsum, shale, sylvite, etc. Okay. Organically formed sedimentary rocks are mainly formed by the accumulation of partial decomposable organic matter under anaerobic condition, and the example of this is lignite, diatomite. Now the classification of sedimentary rock on the basis of properties are the sedimentary rocks which are formed by the transportation through mechanical and deposition through mechanical process. These are of two types. One is arenaceous and other is argillaceous. In arenaceous, the composition is sand, means its nature is sandy, and it is composite of siliceous material. It may be further loose and consolidated. The example of loose sedimentary rock is limestone, and for the consolidated it is sandstone. Now the argillaceous sedimentary rocks are those which are clayey in nature and composite of hydrated silica of aluminium. It is also loose and consolidated. The example of loose is kaolinite, and for the consolidated it's shale. Now the second is sedimentary rocks which are transported in solution and precipitation form. These are further divided into chemically and organically precipitate. The chemically precipitate rocks are insoluble in seawater and they lose the carbon dioxide. And the example for this is limestone. And the second chemically precipitate are made by evaporation process. For example, gypsum and rock phosphate. The organically precipitate are formed by carbonaceous, in which the deposition of vegetative under anaerobic condition take place. And the example of this is lignite, and second one is siliceous, which are formed by the accumulation of minute part of the plant and animal in the fresh water. The example of this is diatomaceous and cherats. Next is the classification of metamorphic rocks. First, on the basis of texture and composition. These are of two types. One is foliated and second is non-foliated. The example for the foliated are slate, coal and stitches. The foliated rock, also known as flocky or layer-less rocks, whereas unfoliated, non-foliated rocks are also known as non-flocky and non-layer rocks. And the example of this is gneiss and marble. This is all about the rocks. Now the mineral. What is mineral? Mineral is homogeneous, natural occurring substances formed through geological processes that has a characteristic chemical composition and a highly ordered atomic structure and specific physical properties. The physical properties of minerals are: first is color. Different minerals have different color as shown in this picture. The rose quartz is a pink color and milky quartz is white color and parasolite is a green color. Now the second is streak. The streak word is referred to the color of the powder form of a mineral. When an unknown mineral is rubbed against a piece of unglazed porcelain, it produces a colored line. This is known as the streak of that mineral. The next physical property of mineral is luster. Luster is defined as a way a mineral can reflect light. There are different types of luster: metallic luster, grassy luster, waxy luster, pearly luster and dull luster, as shown in this figure. The next physical property is hardiness. Hardiness is defined as the resistance a mineral can show to being stressed. For knowing the hardiness of a mineral, Mohs scale is used, in which the number is given from 1 to 10 on the basis of their hardiness. Means a very less hard have low number. Talc is very less hard. It is comes on the first number. After that there is gypsum, calcite, fluorite, apatite, and the highest was found in diamond, that is 10. The other physical properties are fracture. Fracture, it is a breakage that is not flat. Two main kind of fractures are present. One is conchoidal. It is a shape like breakage, and other is uneven. Cleavage is the way a mineral can break. There are three types of cleavage: one directional, for example in mica; two directional, as in feldspar; and three dimensional, as in calcite. Now the classification of minerals. Minerals are classified on the basis of amount, based on mode of origin, based on specific gravity, and based on chemical composition. Now, based on amount, minerals are classified as essential or accessory. The essential mineral nutrients form a major part of rock and present in quantity varying from 95 to 98%. The example of essential minerals are calcite, silicate minerals. Accessory minerals are those who occur in very small but significant quantity. Its quantity is about 2 to 5%, and the example of this is apatite, pyrite and magnetite. The next is based on the mode of origin. These are classified as primary, which are inherited from the parent rock and make up the part of sand and silt fraction of soil and form of elevated temperature. The example of these are mica, hornblende and quartz. And other is secondary minerals, which are formed by low temperature reactions and inherited by the soil from sedimentary rocks or formed in the soil by weathering. For example, serpentine and clay minerals. The next classification based on specific gravity, the light mineral and heavy mineral. Light mineral have specific gravity less than 2.85. For example, quartz, feldspar, muscovite. And the second is heavy mineral, whose specific gravity is more than 2.85. The example of these are limonite, augite, hornblende, olivine, etc. Now, based on chemical composition, minerals are divided as native element. For example, graphite, sulfur. Sulfur containing elements, for example, sulfate bearing gypsum and sulfide bearing pyrite. Oxide and hydroxide, for example, quartz, hematite. Halides, for example, rock salt, NaCl. Silicates, for example, orthoclase, mica, olivine, etc. And carbonates, these are calcite, calcium carbonate. This is all about the rocks and mineral. Thank you.